I'm Bailey.
I'm Raza.
And this is Marching into Madness.
The podcast.
Yeah, just us talking about random things. And this week, Raza wanted to grill me about...
Your foray into gaming.
Because
you bought
prior, I've bitched about this far too many times.
Yeah.
But I used to have like a full-on like gaming addiction. I had to quit. I almost like failed college. It absorbs my life. Like I smoke cigarettes. I'm addicted to the coffees. But the thing is, like,
you seem to be doing something at all times, right?
Yeah, and the video games, it's like I can't say no to it. It's like even like once I start playing a shooter, it's like, oh, I can do another round. Oh, I can fit in another round.
Can you?
And then it's terrible when it's like an MMORPG because that gets so much more vast, right? It's like, oh, I'm gonna do a whole quest. Oh, I bet I may as well finish the quest line and then I'll go to bed.
That happens to me a lot.
And it just, I can't say no. I'm bad at it, so I'm really trying to like now
control yourself at
rehabilitate myself into the gaming.
So, what steps have you been taking to like slowly get your feet in the water, as they say?
First, I started by like playing mobile games. Okay,
that's a good way to go.
So it was non-committal. I started with the dinky phone games.
Okay, like what? What'd you play?
Like any of the like Fallout Shelter style games.
You played those games
for a second to like
you played Shelter?
Temper the addiction. Oh, right. So
it's like your little nicotine fab. Like, okay, now I'm ready for more.
This, and then I tried like the Star Trek Fleet one.
Oh, I never heard of that one.
And then I tried like a couple weird, odd indie ones, and then I got into and I'm still kind of into it, but nowhere near as seriously, but somehow still have a dope profile.
On what?
It's like Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh, good for you, B. you and like all of Asia is on that.
I made the World Championships.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm in the qualifying round. I came in the second round.
Is it
qualified
for what to play in?
Now it's like in the teams round. I have to find a team to play with.
How do you feel about that?
No, I don't know. I'm gonna I might be a geek and like Google it and try to find a team.
What's the prize at the end of this?
A lot of money, like some millions of dollars.
Are you sure? Is okay. All right. So explain to me, what stage are you at now?
Just there's like 5 stages.
Okay, so you're at stage 2.
I don't think it's a million. It's not millions. I'm definitely exaggerating, but it's like a considerable chunk of change.
I never knew Call of Duty Mobile was that.
It's huge. It's the biggest, it's the most downloaded mobile game.
Isn't it the Fortnite or
no?
It's not Fortnite Mobile.
No, they swept it. They swept that shit.
Because it's Call of Duty.
That's right, and it's because it's the arcade mode, which is the one that I kill it at. Is like just like the classic one we used to play, like COD, the Modern Warfare 2 and shit like that. It's all those classic maps and Black Ops and shit. So it's like I already had them memorized. From when I was a kid, I played so much COD that I already had the maps memorized and shit.
So do you play with other homes?
I do. I got a clan.
Is there duos?
Tyrell.
I've never played myself, but is there duos or
you can
squad?
play the Battle Royale as duo.
Yeah.
And then the ranked though is only teams and all classic game types. So
I assume that's what you're on 24/7.
More often than the Battle Royale, but I do play the Battle Royale quite often.
Can the Battle Royale be ranked?
Yes, it is. I'm do okay in the ranked on that too. Okay. But I digress. I feel like a dork talking about my mobile gaming experience. Master Rank 1. Shout out my Tyrell's clan with Dati Shatas. That's what Tyrell called it.
That's actually good. I like that. I think you told me about
that. 99.9% in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Like out of out of 100. Yeah.
Yeah, out of all the fucking. Yeah.
Good for you then.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I don't know how. We don't do shit to the clan. I just kind of leave it. But
how many people are in that clan?
Like 40, 30.
Oh, it's not. Like, do you know everybody?
There's some sort of cap. No, I don't know. Okay. We played with a couple.
I thought when you said y'all created a actual dedicated clan for.
I think some of like my Jamaican friends are in it, and like random people are in it.
True. Okay.
And I know.
True.
So then from there, I got a sidestep from all my fucking Call of Duty rambles. I went to installing like more casual arcade style games on my PC. So I'm looking at like Apex Legends as well as long time ago I bought myself Rust.
Yeah, you told me about this.
So then I started playing Rust too, because it's the ultimate fucking, you die and you lose everything. If I had to play a game where I have to not give a fuck about losing my progression,
it'd be Rust.
That's why I picked Rust.
Yeah. That's why so many people are. I've seen so many compilations of people playing that like on YouTube,
It's so aggravating.
and they take the keyboard and just start like smashing it.
It's so aggravating.
I bet it is.
It's so aggravating because it's like you work so hard,
and then it's all taken away.
Dab pen, buddy.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. It's the healthier. Like I went on the website to know like if it's like how to fix it, because I thought mine was broken, and I went there. The first thing that said for your health. So I'm thinking, I thought there was no health risk with these pens. But anyways, I fucking just went right over. Like I don't give a fuck. Anyways, yeah. let me just know how to fix this thing.
Yeah, it's because of the glycerin. You're still getting all that fluid shit in your lungs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I went there. I started playing the Rust. I was getting fucked up in Rust. It's okay. It's just so hard to put in the time to like get good at it, because there's so many weebs that they spend like days at a time on a server. Then the wipe's weekly. So these guys are like fucking going
What does it
ham.
wipe?
Huh?
What does it wipe?
To like even it out. Like each server has a different wipe day in Rust, but it's so that it's like it's a survival game, right? So it's each week everyone has to start from scratch.
What? That's stupid.
Yeah. So the clans are like that much more active, because if you want to dominate a server, each week you have to like rebuild all your fucking shit.
That's a good way to keep
and
players
because the
in.
maps
That's so
are also like
stupid.
procedurally generated.
Man, that's like the same like Stockholm syndrome feel that League of Legends players have.
Oh yeah.
They're like, it's such a shit game, but I'm gonna get hate for this, but they still play it.
Yeah.
But in my defense, all of my friends who play League of Legends admit that it's not a good game. I'm taking their word for it. That's a good song, by the way.
Again, I couldn't get into League because it's just fucking too much, it's too micro intense.
Yeah, I can't get into that stuff, man.
Like I loved like
it looks cool.
Some of the interesting ones I thought was cool too is I've seen like Age of Empires 2 competitive shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit, the micro clicking you gotta do in that world.
Have you played any of the Civ games?
Yeah, oh yeah, I used to love those. Those were one of my
dude,
problems as a kid. Civilization 3.
I maybe get it like I may be getting the new one at some point, because I was watching one of the YouTubers play it. It looks like from a distance. I don't care about those games, but it actually looks kind of fun. It's like Risk.
Yeah, we could stream that shit too.
But we had to edit so much.
It'd be a good buddy game. We just stream and
or
sit
just
there
literally
and play.
play Risk.
I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
In the future. Spoiler alert.
So then from there, and then I tried Apex to try to get my arena shooting down.
Who's your girl?
At first it was Zipwire Boy. Claptrap.
I don't know. I forget. This is another good song. Yeah.
But no, I'm not fast enough with it. You got to be like zippy with him.
Pathfinder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's fun, but nah. And then I ended up switching to Bangalore.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say Lifeline.
No, I tried Lifeline a couple times, but
she's my main.
I'm never the healer. I'm never a good healer, except for in Battlefield.
You don't have to heal. You can just fucking throw your healing drone out and she'll heal, and then you can just do your own thing.
Oh, I thought it'd stay still.
No, that's only to revive 5 people.
The thing floats around?
Yeah. Or no, people it stays in one spot and people can just go to it, and then you can just.
Oh, okay. I thought people expected me to like place it in good places.
That would be good etiquette of you. Just put it in a covered place, right?
Okay.
And then it'll be on their HUD that you have dropped, and then she'll say, "I've dropped a drone."
Fine. Fine. Okay.
I'm not saying. Fuck you.
I'll give it a go, and then I also like the Wraith girl, but I'm not good enough with
neither am I. I've seen gameplay of her, and she looks very
I'm not good at the speediness you need for modern PC games again yet. And then now, most recently, I went on my nostalgia trip. I got Battlefield 4.
That's what we were
And
trying
that's
to
helping
get into.
with my
On it now, yeah.
And then some of the LMGs, like the bipods, are cool that it takes away all recoil. Like it's like a little realistic because then you want to find a good position, but it's like, it's like on fucking those tight maps. It's so unfair.
I would be playing the Division 2 with one of my homies, and him and I would just go, like, whenever we found an LMG, we're like, let's get it. Because LMGs are like, in almost every shooter, I realize LMGs are the way to go, man.
Yeah.
You had to be patient.
Yeah.
With them.
Yeah, I use them a lot in Call of Duty.
Oh yeah? You're just spraying and praying now?
No, it's the increased fire rate.
As you keep on shooting.
Yeah, you need better fire rate than the other person.
Yeah.
The LMGs tend to shoot quicker. Sometimes you can go with a good old PDW or SMG for that. So,
but what the fuck is that?
Then I felt like ultimate nerd there.
I know, Jesus Christ, man. Or the school shooter shit, but
yeah, whatever.
And then I was gonna say, yeah, that's good though. But
we're on the topic of my addiction. How do we? What do you have? What's your statements? What's your question?
I'm probably the worst person to actually have an opinion on this because I too suffer from the same problem. So I would just say, just take it easy.
Cool.
Play it like an hour a day. Not what I do. To play like at night from like 12 to 2.
I'll even be transparent about it on this thing. Is like that's what I'm hoping the streaming helps because then I'm seeing it as like work. Like I'll hop on a stream for a few hours.
You'll hate it after a while. You're like, I gotta fucking stream tonight. Fuck. At least it's only an hour.
I think I'll like it. I don't think that will happen. I think it will be a good, healthy change.
I used to believe that way too until I started my new job at Game Rant, and I hate that. I used to think writing for games was gonna be cool, but when you actually do it, yeah, it's experience.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I should probably bleep that name for you. Yeah, no, so I'm gonna take that advice. Like, I'm gonna try to like take my time and like slowly dig into shit, but
just don't be
know,
like.
I'm just worried. I'm worried because I
yourself.
love the narrative games, and I really would love to sink my teeth into something, but that's what would ruin me.
I just offered you a narrative game.
That's what would ruin me, though.
What? You can play an hour a day or two, or
that's
an hour
stressful.
or two.
That's a lot for a baby. I already got so many things to juggle in a day.
Then the thing about it's not going anywhere. So once you have free time, just hop on it for an hour, do your thing, come back to it. It's not timed.
Yeah, I guess.
And plus, it's like I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I personally would much rather stick my Saturday on a playing game than doing this podcast. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough, you dingus. Okay, then I guess, yeah, we'll work on that. I just, it's a weird, like, therapy moment of, like, trying to face this fear. It's like here's
so
me
fresh
adulting.
for you, yeah.
Yeah, like, now I can, like, conquer this vice of mine,
Like, Jesus will not take it. I mean, Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Like, help me out with my video game problem.
Or me, because that picture.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
I'm Jesus.
Yeah, most likely. You were the closest to looking like Jesus.
According to that,
Definitely wasn't me.
Oh, no, 100%. Thank God it's not you.
Super ginger, super pale.
And super fucking, no soul.
I have a little bit of a soul. Some of it's there. Somewhere. So any other thoughts on gaming addiction?
Great song, too. I think it's real, and specifically you, because I've seen you firsthand in the past before, and I think that you should just know your limits and party within it. That's my saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I should do for the same. And kiddos, you learn that lesson too, because especially in the era of microtransactions.
Oh yeah, and free to play games and whatnot.
Oh boy, temper that need, kiddos.
Yeah,
but
there is that thing called money. It exists. Just because it's a card does not mean it's limitless.
Yeah, mommy and daddy work hard for you.
Yeah, and they don't want you spending money on I don't know, Logic skin and Fortnite. Does he have a skin? I don't know.
That has to exist.
Or like something with kids.
That has to exist. That's got to exist with his stupid little red jumpsuit.
Yeah.
It definitely exists.
Oh God, I hate him. I hate Logic.
Someone wears a jumpsuit that resembles it at the very least. If
Yeah, I think I've
Logic's
seen
skin, there's a skin that looks
jumpsuit.
like it.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Because he guarantees plays it, and he's just like this. Kids love him, man.
Oh, yeah.
Kids love his shit. So kids love Fortnite, and then kids love Logic, and then put those two things together.
Fortnite has been smart with their brand deals, though.
Yeah, they
doing,
have
like
been.
The weird Star Wars exclusives
and the
shit
Marvel
like that.
shit and whatnot. The freaking Marvel Captain America looks more. The Fortnite Captain America looks better than that new video game.
That's the funny part. I seen that, and then they drop like goddamn Star Wars lore bits in the Fortnite videos.
Yeah,
it's weird. I don't like that.
I got mad at that.
That's whack. That's
and the
too
concerts,
far.
bro. Oh my neighbor at home, their kids are obsessed with Fortnite, and I remember babysitting.
Yeah.
Them, and the youngest boy was just like, "Have you heard of Travis Scott?"
Of course.
I was like, "Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be listening to him." He's like, "No, he was on Fortnite." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
That was a very cool concept. I got to give it that. I watched it. It's a very cool concept. A little
Marshmallow
scary.
also did it too.
Yeah, it's a little scary because it's like the kiddos, but his was like, it was super interactive. It was very cool in concept.
It was weird.
Like what
yeah.
a concert could be in the future.
In game, yeah.
Yeah, like this could be a very regular
Like
thing.
Ready Player One, like you put on a visor and you're already there. Like,
yeah. Like the same type of things on a Minecraft server. Like it seems like it's a concept that could be pulled and applied. In
and then
places.
some company can build an algorithm for like dead musicians and stuff like that, like Elvis or like the Beatles and whatnot, to actually present themselves as real people, but then
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, people are worried about holograms. What if they're just virtual concerts and you can just go to like an old Elvis concert?
yeah, exactly.
Didn't
yeah.
think of that.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
that is like some Back to the Future shit, I think.
I guess the estates would have to approve, but then
That's money. That's revenue, bro.
I know. That's testy. That's scary. The world sucks.
I'm gonna drive this conversation off the road.
Okay.
And completely divert the topic.
Okay.
I've been watching Surviving R. Kelly.
Ooh. Okay. What about it?
I think it's weird, bro.
What's so weird about it?
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't actually seen it, but I'm very aware of like what happens in it. I'm like super aware of all
He
the
literally
terrible
loves
shit.
little girls, man. He marries one.
And it's the grooming, and that he's like still getting away with some of the grooming because he has those houses where the women are like signed up as practically slaves, like littered throughout the country,
Yeah.
right?
But
It's
then
disgusting.
he was like it was also like idol worship. People didn't care.
Yeah, and it just happens. It's like that fucking. It's just, and I can never again. I'm gonna with the Boondocks episode on R. Kelly. It's sad how it's like.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't?
No, at least I probably have, but years ago.
That's something to. It's funny though to go back in context, and it's still like true.
And you can't. Yeah.
It's still so true. I watched it after all the R. Kelly stuff happened again. I was like, I could go back and watch this episode. It was like, it's sad that it's just like the same thing over again.
Oh boy, I remember like this one part. It had and I think it's.
You're killing me.
Yeah, you're
killing me.
With this fucking, you see all, I'm the kid. Pay me or something. No, he's just like, I don't have any money anymore. I write songs or some shit. Like that. Y'all killing me.
You're killing me.
It's
Oh
so
my God.
But,
It's the way he squeaks. He squeaks.
and then I like how Dave Chappelle was just like one first stand-up. They asked him if he wanted to say anything for the documentary. He's like, I've never met this man in my life.
Yeah.
But I know he's guilty.
That's hilarious.
Like he did shit.
Yeah.
He did that.
Yeah. Of course, the case went through that he peed on the girl, and then
It was worse than that.
And no one cared.
I didn't know how much worse than that.
Yeah, it was
because he had
terrible.
other girls before that.
Yeah.
And his baby mama was on the show too, and she's like, one day, like he just in general, she's talking about like how he would bring over young girls over, have sex with them, and then abuse them in front of her, and then abuse her in front of them, and then be like consenting, and then she's like, how can this man do this to me? The man that I taught how to read and write, and at that point I was on, like, I could not take that thing seriously.
Yeah.
Because he's done this horrible things, but then the fact that he can't read and write on top of that just is the cherry on top.
Yeah.
I find that, like, not knowing that is horrible, but for someone like him, is just a double whammy. You're a pedophile who can't read.
I don't think there's like words I can say that can, like, I don't even know how to add to the conversation because it's just so sad.
It's so
and
twisted
up.
and dark, bro. And then like
There's so many passively. As long as you can sing good, everyone can ignore it.
Yeah.
Like, it's very Chris Brownie. As long as you can sing good, it's like, all right, whatever.
Mm-hmm. And then I remember for a lot of the stuff, for a lot of the women artists he would sign on, he would dictate everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'd be
Oh
like,
yeah, he was very controlling of their careers. I mean, look at fucking Aaliyah, right? Like, age ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah, no, totally. That's what I mentioned. Like R. Kelly has written songs.
Yeah, about it.
Yeah.
About it. And they were anthems, bruh. Like, anthems.
He married her.
Yeah, at 15.
Yeah, because, and I did not know that they found, one of her friends found her and R. Kelly having on tour bus and stuff.
Yeah, because they tried to lie that they were married, but that wasn't happening, and then people were coming out like, no, it's fucking happening.
Yeah, you're a pedophile, man.
And again, everyone just kind of like
let it. Yeah, because it's
very, very Woody Allen-esque.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen?
Allen, yeah.
Yeah.
Harrelson.
Very Woody Allen-esque.
Yeah, but now people are like, I remember not Lindsay Lohan. Selena Gomez was gonna like say like, oh, I will work with Woody Allen, and it was like, what?
Why? Why though? It's fucked.
But she is the same girl who made 13 Reasons Why or whatever the fuck. So.
Yeah, I hate that as well, though. Yeah. I hate that show as well.
Yeah, so she's like oblivious to her surroundings.
Yeah, no, that's totally true. Mm-hmm. It's terrifying, and I hope R. Kelly goes.
Is he in jail?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, he's
still. It's all swept under the rug. He's just still chilling in the background
and making no money.
He's making royalties and shit. There's
no apparently
way.
He's broke.
He's got to have some sort of income.
From what?
Royalties and
child
music.
support.
There's got to be something. I guess most of it would
lawsuits,
be going out the window.
legal fees.
Yeah, you're right.
He was actually like, he posted it on Instagram like a year ago, but like, don't make fun of me, man, but this is how I'm making money. And then it was a concert in Abu Dhabi, and then people like the city said there's no concert of him.
Oh.
And then he didn't say anything about that, but apparently
he's pulling Ray J, not a Ray J. Lil Bow Wow.
What did he do?
He took pictures on like fake planes and shit.
Oh yeah, no, Soulja did that.
Soulja always does that. I was probably Soulja. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely Soulja.
Did you see that? I couldn't believe I saw a video of Soulja Boy streaming RuneScape.
Yeah.
And I thought the world was falling apart. It was hilarious. So
everybody's doing it, bro.
There's one soundbite I want to take from it in the future. That was fucking hilarious.
I haven't seen it, but
I got hacked. I'm hacked. He was like, I gotta go, dog.
Really?
Yeah, he was switching. He had to log out, and then he didn't turn his screen off, and it showed like his email, and he got DDoSed.
No. That's so funny.
That's why it's funny. My screen didn't go black. Fuck.
That's actually really funny. Poor Soulja.
My email.
They got that shit. That's so funny. That's actually like.
The funny part is it was really cool how genuine he was like,
Upset. I would be upset about that because I got hacked.
And he was just trying to play RuneScape. Like, he wasn't even sitting there like, yo, give me loot, da-da-da. He was like trying to he was like chopping trees and shit.
That's so funny.
It's like, this is Soldier Boy just playing RuneScape.
Have you seen Jack Black's stuff?
Hey, fuck him.
Okay.
Fuck him. It's all just marketing, man. After I saw his video with Tony Hawk for his skateboarding game, I was like, I am not fucking supporting this.
Oh, true.
I am not supporting this. This is some fucking
bullshit
PR agency.
Well, like Activision paid him
Yeah.
like a heavy sum just
That's
to.
all it is.
Yeah.
And it's like the example of this
Because he confirmed it on his show, right?
Yeah. And this is going in like deep media rants, right?
Yeah.
This shows why it's not fair and it's fucked. Because it can be YouTube, which is supposed to be a platform where like me and you can have an even playing field. But no, it doesn't matter. Because as soon as Jack Black comes here, Jack Black's going to get 2 mil followers.
Because
so
he's Jack Black.
Your fame still supersedes your ability to create content appealing to the platform.
Yeah.
And it's fucked. And I don't want it. And he can
Fuck
get
himself,
here.
yeah. Go be in.
All due respect, Jack Black.
Go be in another Jumanji.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. I liked that.
I liked them both. They're both good movies. The Rock is very good.
I surprisingly liked it. I took your side after I saw it.
What do you mean?
And I thought I argued with you that I thought it was dumb at first. Okay.
All right.
No, I was wrong. I was like cute.
Tell me more how I was right.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
That just stresses me out about YouTube becoming like some sort of platform where your fame can objectively take a load of money.
A lot of I remember, what is it? Who is it? Some sort of actor just started. No, this musician I listen to now. She's streaming, and like her Twitch and YouTube channel already fucking have high numbers because of her base, which is. But her thing has a spin to it, right?
Yeah. What is this?
She just adds like her and guests play games and whatnot, and they hang out, talk about music and shit. Speaking about other people,
That's what they're gonna get Logic to do.
yeah,
That's what he's gonna do.
like, fucking.
It's gonna be like him hanging out, and then he'll freestyle, and then he'll play a few rounds of fucking Fortnite, and then a homie will come through, and then they'll play some.
And they'll talk or whatever. Yeah. So on the topic of celebrities doing these YouTube shows, Jason Bateman and Will Arnett and this third guy have a podcast. I forget what it's called. But in the description, you can put the name down for that podcast.
Okay.
There's a spin to it. Every week there's a guest.
Yeah.
The one host knows who the guest is, but the other two don't.
Okay.
So the entire episode is just these two freestyling it while
They're trying to figure out who it is?
No, it's just the guest is already on there like talking to them, and the other two are just they don't know who it is initially till he introduces himself or something like that, and then those two are just figuring it out while the one already has stuff planned out and stuff because he already knows. Cool. That Will Ferrell is coming on the show and stuff, so I like that, and because it's all just I forget who the third guy is, but it's just 3 funny dudes who come in funny movies, and they just rip on each other, and while they're like nose diving conversations. Cool. I like the Trailer Park Boys podcast. They have a Trailer Park Boys podcast? Yeah, they do. It's not that fantastic, but I do like it. Who doesn't have a podcast these days? They've had it for a minute. Okay. They've had it for a minute because when they lost all their... When the Trailer Park Boys lost their network television deal, they tried to do their whole... That's where the SwearNet shit came from. They tried to do it on their own online. And then Netflix gave them a deal and podcasting became popular. So they already had their podcast on their own like online service and they just fucking switched it over. And it's just them in character. It's just a cool little... Oh, it's them in character? Yeah, they're all in character. Oh my god, so stupid.
So it's just like them hanging out. It's like a cute little addition when like you don't have enough episodes of them just like
Them talking?
yeah, it's them. It's like Bubbles is making them do a podcast, and they don't understand the purpose of a podcast.
Right.
So it's like that's the whole skit of Bubbles like trying to corral them into being. Ricky's just high as fucking wanting to eat snacks the whole time. It's quite adorable.
That's funny.
It's enjoyable. But they got some good skits like Ricky Gets Learnt, and he teaches you how to like make things
Oh.
out of like bongs, out of like bologna and shit like that.
And it actually it works? Or?
No, yeah, oh yeah, it works,
okay.
but it's just like some
Stupid
white trash funny
Some
shit.
fucking trailer park
I
shit.
love me Trailer Park Boys though. Those are a classic. I've watched so much Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, same here.
They're the modern Three Stooges. This is how I would word it.
Yeah, I could see
It's like the epitome of modern slapstick. Like all modern slapstick emulates the Trailer Park Boys in some way. Personally,
I think they are a perfect caricature of Canadian culture. I think they are.
they're huge in like UK.
Yeah, that's what.
Ireland
One of my
specifically.
friends was telling me about. Like they're massive in Europe for some.
It's like Ireland and Scotland because this trailer parks are like very similar culture. Like obviously the accents and everything is different, but it's the same like dumb shenanigans.
And one they have you seen the one where they go to the UK
Yeah.
and stuff?
Oh yeah. That was okay. I don't like those ones as much.
Well, when Netflix bought them, it went downhill.
It was okay. I just don't like when they're like in between characters. I like either seeing them out of character or like fully committed.
Yeah.
I don't like the traveling.
I'm
live
not
show
used to
shit.
them just being out of character.
I can do with either, but I hate when they're fucking the in between, like those traveling ones, like they're in Europe and you can tell they're like barely still in their character as they're doing it.
Yeah.
All the traveling
They're
episodes.
so exhausted though.
Yeah, they're like exhausted, and it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna pretend that we're lost and we're in Amsterdam. It's like, no, your characters wouldn't be doing this. Like this doesn't work. So stop trying.
scripted too half the time.
Yeah, but
Did you watch that Zac Efron thing I told you about?
I was having a debate with my mom about it last night. I didn't watch it fully, but my stepdad hated it.
Oh.
And he's like full on green, eco-friendly, hugs trees, literally.
He thinks it's 100% fake?
He's like, yeah, it's just like some fluff. They just kind of put Zac Efron in front of the camera to look hot, but he didn't really like say anything. You know?
I know, throughout, like, when I was watching, he's like, oh, bruh, water. Yeah. That's sick. I'm Zac Efron, this is Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
Or...
Probably. I don't know. I didn't watch
Yeah, it was
Anna.
Anna.
Anna Kendrick's on like everything now.
Yeah, well, they're like butt buddies now, so...
Well, and she's got to deal with HBO somehow. She's always on like Jesus and Marrow and always in these weird like talk show. For some reason, everyone turns to Anna Kendrick as like talk show backup.
It's because she's like that quirky...
Quirky white girl.
White girl,
humor.
yeah. Quirky, like...
Oh my God, life sucks.
I'm Emma Stone.
Oh, my partner sleeps with a sex doll, and now I need
Oh,
to be
yeah.
friends with it.
That's so random.
Yeah, this is such a random experience.
Bro, Pitch Perfect was like Sisterhood of Traveling Pants, except singing.
Yeah, I see that. I support that.
Wow.
I support that.
All right.
100%.
All right. I was in Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, she was
They
Scott.
had that table read.
Oh, did
I didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
I watched the Community tape.
I did watch that one.
Yeah.
It's just because I want my dose of Donald.
Donald Glover. Dude,
Childish. She's like,
I know.
fucking love
Like watching,
love
like
the
when I was watching that, like looking at him, comparing it to the other ones, everybody else in the show, I was like, this is why Donald has a career.
Why?
Cause, let's be.
He's so much more relatable.
And like he's fucking, like he's this weird. He like works with every crowd.
Yeah.
He's like a weird like what's that?
Like amalgamation of cultures, I would say. I
No,
don't know. I
yeah.
don't know how to word it.
Like
it feels
he-
gross saying as a white guy. I don't think I
He's
should
like
say
this
that.
weird like chameleon. Like he fits in everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with this nerdy stuff, with the community, he was just bang. It felt like he was one, but in reality, Childish Gambino.
He always kind of was in his rippity raps. He was a little nerdy.
Like he has like this, like his brain is like this weird little, like weird bit, like he's
a writer on 30 Rock, bro. Like that's an amazing credit to start with. It literally starts your career with 30 Rock, and a fucking thing he doesn't get a lot of credit for is he was one of the first like improv comedy channels on YouTube.
I knew that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this before. It wasn't the best, but it was like one of the first of that genre.
If you want to look at geniuses, look at Donald Glover.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Creative motherfucking genius.
Like I think he's what Kanye West should be. In 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? Except he's like...
Should be is a hard, because then you're like placing expectations on it, but it is the healthier version of Kanye, yes.
Yes. Like the more put together, the more, you know, actually helping out his community. This is America and shit, bringing up attention.
I try not to talk about it just because it is a stereotype, but I mean, This Is America does deserve its goddamn credit. And it gets it. It's just
great song.
Overly talked about and shit. Like I get it. I think everyone gets it. It's my thing about This Is America. Like I get it.
Maybe not.
He shot a bunch of nuns in the video. It's kind of obvious the point that he's trying to make.
Yeah.
And if you don't, I guess that's
our friend, because our friend will probably reach that.
Oh my god! Like my brain thinking about that. Like if someone has to watch that and sit there and go, "Oh shit." Any of this existed until I watched this Glover video.
Like our friend?
You're probably we're steering away from that. Then you're probably very close to being a racist if you have watched that and had no idea.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
That's what stressed me out. Like thinking about it, everyone's like, wow. Like,
welcome to the real world, boys and girls.
What did you think was happening here?
Oh, because you're white, you get to live completely safe, and this is why I watch.
People didn't even know he was like, they didn't even know it was like Jim Crow pants that he was wearing. They was
I didn't.
Jim Crow. You didn't get that?
No, I didn't
get
that.
It was like the Jim Crow era photo. Like, they always painted them wearing those like slave pants.
Okay, see, there was many things of that video I had to rewatch like over a dozen times just to understand like the
editing was incredible. As a videographer, they sewed the shots together seamlessly. A lot of people think no, it wasn't.
I thought it was one track.
They were hidden really fucking well.
And as an editor, you're like, I can see you.
Barely too though. That's what I watched, like fucking stared at it because it was like, this is beautiful that it's so hidden. There's a couple like when it switches between that first sequence and then them dancing on the cars, switches. And then from dancing in the cars to the nun shot, it switches, and then it switches once after that. So it's like 3 or 4 scenes.
It's such a weird, and he put out that one song, album. That's what I was confused about. I thought we were going to be getting an album.
No, I'm happy with that. I don't think you have to drop all the hype. I think it's good. I'm bitching to all the people I consult with on music strategy all the time. Of like, the game has changed. It's no longer traditional. It's about content is king, so how long can I stay in the person's mind? Not can I drop this album and make a big impact and be like Kendrick. It's like, no, you gotta like just stay in people's mind over and over and over. And if that means you make an impactful video or you do a cool podcast, even as a rapper, it's all about fucking how are you gonna keep your music front of mind.
And just, and be more, and how to stay relevant. Like us.
I just try to stay away from that language because it is a little bit different when it comes to like artistry because you need people to engage in a different way than like with watching our content. Right. Yeah. The music it's like intimate. The relationship you have to make with your community as an artist. Right. Intimate.
Well, yeah, because like it's how are people gonna hear you? You have to like do it.
They need to feel you, bro.
Yeah. Which is what he does. He puts some fucking loving into his music so then people can feel it, interpret it, and understand it.
If you ever want to go on a nerdy writing binge, my last Childish Gambino thing is, so Because the Internet, right? That album?
Yeah.
Right?
What album?
Because the Internet?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay.
All right.
The one with him just staring there, looking real stoned.
Oh, I
it's
don't
like a
know.
red backdrop.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Well, so for this one album that he did, it was actually like a soundtrack to a screenplay that he made, which was like this whole long screenplay about like melancholy in LA and da 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 and all this trippy shit. Very beautiful to like go back and like listen to his album all the way through and then read the screenplay that many people don't even know exists.
Right.
It's like very intriguing to see that picture that he was painting, because it's like he wrote the music to this different piece of art that he made.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So he just like it was a concept to have.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Like, well, because he made all those weird. He made short films. Like, what was it? Clapping with the sound off or something like that.
He
I
just
think
made
it's called.
a recent one with Rihanna.
Yeah.
I saw it. It was
Oh, that was like a TV show, wasn't that?
no. It came out on Amazon.
Yeah, it was a whole
Prime.
TV show.
It was like 50 minutes long.
Oh, it was a film?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a short film.
I think he was just an actor in it, though.
Yeah. He wrote it and produced
Oh,
it
that's cool.
and directed it, I think.
Hell yeah.
And then he starred in it, and then he got. I want to be Rihanna. I mean, I want to have Rihanna in it.
Cool.
Yeah, and then he got. It's a musical.
Kind of cool.
Exactly. That's what.
I'm not a big musical.
That's what pulled me away from most of it. I was like, this is kind of cool, but then
Too musically.
too musically for me. I saw Cats.
Did you see the butthole version?
No, but I know it exists.
I want to see the butthole version.
I
I don't really care. It makes me grumpy. Cats makes me real grumpy. Did you see it online? Let's put it this way. Did you see it online?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I was getting snippy because I didn't like the concept of people going to theaters to pay to see it because it was so bad.
Yeah, I know.
Then you're just supporting
no,
more
but
of this bad shit.
it's the
getting
people
pumped out.
saw it just because it's so bad. Like a bunch of film reviewers saw it because it was shit.
And I hate that. I hate that.
It's like hate spending, as you said on a podcast. Like
Yeah.
when we first started. That's a weird callback, but that is what you meant. Yeah, it's hate spending.
I forgot that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, hate spending.
I forgot I was talking about
I don't do the only hate spending I did was I went with my friend one night and it was impromptu, and him and I was like, let's go see Star Wars before so we'll awaken drunk, and then we did.
That's a fair hate spend. It's when you're like objectively like, we're gonna go out of our way and plan this evening. To
No, we didn't
watch
plan
this.
it. It was improv.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's acceptable.
Yeah.
By the Bayley standard, which is almighty and you must bow down to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about a lot.
Yeah, yeah. What is the theme of this episode? Anyways,
It was addiction, and then it was
nothing.
everything else.
Addiction.
R. Kelly, childish, fucking a childish career in detail.
And then
the music industry.
you going into esports.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna fucking win.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
shout out! Someone give me a Call of Duty
Can
team.
you not indulge
Call
his
of Duty
behavior,
team.
please?
Send on. I'm gonna win the monies. Please, all right? Come on, fuck with me. Let's win some COD.
What's your name on mobile? Please be something cool. Please be something cool. Please be something cool. Whoa, just say it.
I don't want to say my handle publicly.
Just say it.
I'm Bob the Feared in all my video games.
All right, and that's it.
I'm either Bob the Feared or I'm Hip Hop Hillbilly.
Yeah, you should speak hip hop hillbilly. For me, people are like, hey, Wiffles. No one ever says the 69. Bob the Feared?
Yeah, that's I made it when I was a kid.
God.
I'm Bob the Feared.
Wiffles all the way, bruh.